This is... The leftist, Marxist, communists try to destroy me. I think you should give to my Patreon. That little cretin has thrown off all my rhythm. That was raging 15-year-old who finally exposed his real drive for calling everything woke, to guilt people into paying him to say so by suggesting he is fighting the societal decay of progressive politics by calling Denny O'Neill's pacifist Green Arrow childish. I hope you love me dunking on people like that, because this is 5 good comic book covers and the theme is 8 grifters. Covers by people who tossed their standing in the industry and pretended they were bothered by the overwhelming leftist companies, but in truth they wanted to gaslight you into paying them directly, and they wanted to be able to call people trannies without having to worry about the consequences. I don't like those people. Some of my early videos are favourable to them. I thought they were like me, disenfranchised, disappointed, dejected, comic book fans, but they aren't. They are using comics or movies as a platform for their own relevance. They will endlessly criticise everything a comic possibly could do before ever reading one. Yeah, comics and any media have been chasing a phantom audience and shamelessly pandering to any demographic they can, and it's terrible. And call it woke if you want. I would just call it rubbish. Here is the original, the king of those absolute bellends, Nathan Van Scribbler. This is his cover to Green Lantern's Rebirth issue 1, featuring Green Lanterns, the Rat Bastard version, when he was Spectre. Awful series this, and Nathan Van Scribbler might be a total chud, an absolute embarrassment, who now gets eye with homeless trans women and cries at conventions about how he used to be someone. But he did some okay covers back before his downfall. Over here we have Justice Society of Superheroes 43 from 2010, featuring the original Green Lanterns, the gay all along one, and his son Obsidian Man, the gay all along one. Because didn't you know that gayness is hereditary? This cover is by Sean Davis, a fairly talented artist who became one of the earliest throw-ins with Nathan Van Scribbler's crew. I think he did an Indiegogo for a comic about cats. That's really sticking it to the dyed-haired lesbians at Marvel, isn't it? Now here is a sad case. Captain America and Falcon Man issue 11, featuring the revamped M.O.D.O.K. It didn't last. This cover is by Joe Benet Ramsey, and he had a very long career in comics, but was cancelled over a political cartoon he did privately. And I don't know, there are certain cases where I think he didn't have a choice. He had to join up with the angry right-wing grifters because he couldn't do anything else. When the industry rejects you, and someone like Joe Benet Ramsey had worked for so long, what can you do? That the Nathan Van Scribbler route promises at least some monetary fallback. It makes sense that someone considered too problematic, unfortunately, winds up there. This one is Dale Cooper, Incredible Hulk 390, possibly the most appealing cover to those sorts of people. Guns, 90s, screaming. The story even has Hulk invade a third world country to topple its government. Raging 15-year-old would love this. if he knew how to read. I will say this isn't one of those boastful "I'm better than you" moments. I never actually liked Dale Cooper that much. And fuck me, after his Hulk run, he really did start phoning it in. He would do variant covers for all sorts and it'd be the same fucking picture. Mouth open, teeth gritted, fists clenched, cross-hatching all over the cheeks, a brick wall, fire. Maybe that could be a theme for another one. No, because none of them were any good. We're ending with one who was dishonourably discharged. Someone who was fired from being part of that circle jerk. Millhouse Breitweisers. I used to really like his art. He did this excellent Captain America Patriot Man series. And I even fucking gave to his Indiegogo. And then after about 2 years of nothing, I asked for my money back. And he wouldn't give it back when I asked politely. So eventually I called him a cunt. And he gave it back straight away. How much of a shitburger do you have to be kicked out of the shitburger convention? I feel dirty now. I don't care about their politics or their views, or yours. What I don't like is that they use comics or Star Wars or whatever. They are pretending or exaggerating how much they like or care about these things. And the end goal is always only to deify themselves. Give me money or Kathleen Kennedy has won. Buy my shit frog comic, and getting the comic itself actually isn't important. It's about sticking it to Kelly Thompson. Give as much money as you can to my fundraiser so I can fight Martin Quaid in court. But please donate before I agree to his settlement. I'm not lecturing, I'm not preaching, I'm just venting. I get depressed thinking one day someone is going to say I am one of them. I will never ask for money, I'll never try to get you to back some irrelevant project. I am doing this because I like comics. And I think almost everyone involved with comics is a giant fucking joke already. 5 covers by pieces of shit. They don't look like they were drawn by arseholes. And maybe some of them aren't. But fuck, I cannot be arsed with that endless, miserable cycle of substituting joy and excitement with bashing everything for having the audacity to try and change with the times. Donate 7 thumbs up for this one.
I'm nobody. I used to be somebody, but I'm nobody now. Hey, hello, you with the horns. Hello. Hello, excuse me. Ladies, you with the horns. Hello. I couldn't be more clear, but they don't hear me. I feel like they weren't listening to me. How many more times? How many more times did I have to say hello? Hello. These people don't care. They just don't care. They do know who I am. I'm still Ethan Van Sciver. I mean, whatever, people know who I am. What do you think I'm Shane Davis? I got no attention for you. Beneath me. They're beneath me. So I'm filming you, and these people send me. You ladies are pretty. I like you. But I feel like you hate me. Do you hate me? No, I'm saying when you look at me, are you disgusted by me? But you ladies, no. If you had to marry me, you had to marry me. You had to live with me. Do you think you could do it? Ladies, did you see Disney's Star Wars Acolyte? Did you watch that? You didn't watch Acolyte? I'm just saying Disney's Star Wars Acolyte is not good. From what I know, and I have not watched it yet at all.